Where should I say?
The dog's in your
the
place.
mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
so
you,
much for the interview. Well, I wanted to know about Lan's fighting style, right? How did you come up with the idea for his style?
It was actually the team and our swordmaster Roman and also Daniel. You know, from his previous experience, he told us what he liked, so we kind of worked it together. And also by the books, the weapon kind of determines the style a little bit. So that's where when we started.
And how would you define his style?
Well, I would kind of say it's kind of samurai, more like a Japanese style, what he uses. He's also using some of the kicks, kind of karate, kung fu things. So yeah, it's kind of modern martial art mixed with the old ages one.
And for preparing for these stunts, how many times do you practice for just one scene, for example?
Like weeks. It depends how long the fight and the action is, but it's weeks and weeks, and sometimes the cast needs to learn, like they've got few fights and they're coming quite one after the other, so they need to learn few of the scenes simultaneously, so they got few sessions a day for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So it's a hard work then.
I wanted to ask you if I could grab some weapons to show in the video.
Yeah,
Is that
think so.
all right?
I hope so.
Yes.
I don't know if that's going to be any spoilers, but I think you can definitely. This would be the, from the army, the buddies, and of course this is a practice.
It's definitely not as heavy as
No,
it
it's
looks
it's
like.
a lot lighter, and it's the one we use for most of the shots on the day. So
Okay, you normally use this one?
a lot of the times, because that's safer, so we don't have to worry about if something goes wrong or if someone forgets the choreography and hits the actor, or someone is pushed into the actor. When you have 100 people, it can happen easily. So you make sure that you don't really do any damage to, like them. But of course, for close-ups, they got the real ones that are made of either aluminium or steel. So when you need any close-up of things being cut or just not in action, we use the real ones. And this would be, our kind of fighting, stunty, cast, practice one, the IL spear.
It's
light.
Yeah, so light.
But it feels
Doesn't look
light,
like.
but then when you spend the day fighting and doing the moves all over again and again and again, while you fall on the ground and get back up, it becomes heavier.
Oh.
At the end of the day.
What was the hardest scene to make for
I
the moment?
think
Without spoilers, maybe?
I would say, and I said it again, probably the battle at the end of episode 2 was hard, because it was quite early in the show and we struggled to get the time on location, because we were still finishing construction and and putting all the set dressing in place while we wanted to do some wire work and fight. So we were all kind of working together with all the other departments. The costumes were still finalized and adjusted so we can do all the moves. So I think it was a very challenging scene for us.